Discover the future of gaming this November. Hear from over 90 speakers across the globe. Check out the newest Web3 games. Over 300 esports athletes and meet your future developers. The future of gaming is here. Don't get left behind.
Identify. Pirates. Get me an open channel. Show me their trajectory and cross-reference with our route. I know that ship. Prepare the fleet. Put 'em on.
This is Freighter's territory, my dear Catherine. You should know better than to pass through Echelon space.
Mars bows to no one, including Echelon.
Oh yes, the good old Markolian way. Hiding behind your shameless sense of superiority.
This is your last chance, Marlowe. Divert course or we will make you.
Did you hear that, crew? Looks like it's payday. Don't start something you can't
Armor Division!
At your command.
I want all weapon systems ready for transport.
Understood. Confirming all weapon systems ready to deploy.
Pull up tactical array.
Yo, hey guys, GM. Let's go. It's parallel week kicking off for the game spotlight. You have the whole crew, full stack. Agent K, thank you for joining us. Of course, our YGG Elite team captain. We have DC, and your weekly hosts. We have no ACL. Fallen won't be joining us today, but good luck to you, Fallen. He is out hunting for the weekend. Hope you bring us home some deers. For the
Bring home some game.
Yes, sir, some game.
Let's go.
And of course, we also have one of our community volunteers. We have Nocturnal, who has been playing the game for the past week, thanks to the help of the boot camp from DC and Agent Gabe. But yeah, guys, so GM once again. And tonight is a very special stream because we are going to be preparing everyone for our game spotlight on Parallel starting tomorrow, and we have something very special prepared for the community because we are also in collaboration with One Turn Tilt, care of Agent K, and the community there. We are hosting a rookie tournament for everyone in the community. So GM guys, and how you guys doing?
Good. All's
Good.
good.
Yeah.
Ready to find the singularity. Let's
Yeah.
go. Hopefully I don't get trapped in the void.
All right. Just a quick
Vanish.
overview for everyone what we are going to be doing tonight. First, we're going to be starting with the very basics, right? So if it's your first time on stream, it's your first time hearing about Parallel, or you haven't started just like me and want to join next week, this is the perfect stream for you guys. We are going to be kicking off with how to download the game. So I'll be dropping the link here, and Jude as well will be flashing it on screen. So this referral code brought care of Agent K, who help us out get some signups there. So thanks to the team over at One Trade Tilt, of course. So make sure to pin those links, and this is what you will be using to be able to download the game right now. They have a question. Yaro Central is asking, can we play on Mac?
Oh, that seems to be a question for me. Yeah, Yarrow, we can play on Mac, but you gotta use VMs or crossover. There's no native support for Mac yet, but there are ways around it. I play on Mac,
Ironically.
but the specs, I'm running an M2 Pro and a Mac Mini, so no really smooth gameplay there. But yeah, it's like it depends on the Mac that you're running.
Hey,
Yep.
Kay,
Yeah, so you-
ironically, one of those VMs is called Parallel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm using that same VM. Bro.
So the answer is yes. So Yarrow Central, you can play. Make sure to grab the download link that we flashed on screen. If you guys are watching online, or if you're from YouTube like Yarrow here, make sure to join us on the YGG Discord. That's discord.gg/YGG, because this is where we are going to be, pulling some questions as well. So there you go. That's the link once again. It's parallel.life/referral/Ali Straza. So that's ALLIESTRASZA. Then once you get that, once you've registered, all you have to do is check your emails, and you will be able to download the game. But first, you will be getting some free gifts from that registration link that you used, that referral link. So if you can flash me on screen quickly, Jude, let's try to open these packs. So once you log in using that referral code, you will be able to open some packs. Open those packs.
Let's go.
There we go. And
15 cards.
acquire.
Oh yeah, because
that's
new accounts get a free pack already. So yeah, so you get 15 all in all.
Nice. So make sure to use that referral link so that you definitely can get a head start right away. So all right, we're good with the first pack. We are going back for the second. Let's see if this works again. All right, so I think you just have to click it once, right? And you claim all the packs all at the same time, both packs.
I'm not sure. It's been a while.
They should be 2.
All right, let's try that again.
Yeah, you can
All right,
probably
I think
go
that's
over
good.
into your on the left side, upper left side, and go down to collections and your cards. Then you should be able to see all of everything that you got.
There you go. I definitely got more than 15.
Wow,
That's ready.
Yeah, that's everything. No.
You can see what you have. You gotta filter it.
You
Yeah.
gotta
There you go.
filter it, Yep.
Here you go. All right, there you go.
It might be hard to find it though.
Uncheck the unowned cards.
There you go. We don't have any cards yet.
Not reflecting it, I think.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, but it's really pretty straightforward. So while we wait for that, So all you have to do is open the link and head over to Parallel Life. You are supposed to see that you have received 2 packs. But I also, from registering earlier as well, I was also able to get a free pack as well. But this time it's only 5 cards. Let's see if this opens up. Oh, all right. I think it just all opens everything at once. So maybe ACL is your time to open some packs there.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just getting set up here, logging in real quick. I got timed out. But yeah, how have you guys been enjoying Parallel? Like, I played it a bit in the beginning. I did the 25 matches across 5 factions, getting those free packs. So I've got 11 packs to open from the initial season. What about you guys? How have you been doing so far?
At least for me, I'm really enjoying the game. I've been trying different stuff. Really for me, because I want to be like competitive here as well. It's really important for me to figure out the meta every season, and on top of that, you have to find the counter for the meta as well. So that's what makes the game fun right now, but at the same time very challenging because there's
Yeah,
really
for sure.
a good meta deck.
Yeah, I think I joined or started parallel around the same time ACLs did, right around the closed beta start in August, right? And
Yeah,
yeah, of course, I didn't
during
get
base
any of the
summer.
swag that you got from those events that you attended, but yeah, so initial start, yeah, I've been in TCGs for so long, so first impression is was oh, okay, yeah, this is pretty familiar, and then the sci-fi aesthetic was like, it wasn't an immediate appeal, but it was enough to actually get me to look into the project. And the whole project, believe me, everyone who's watching, the project itself, the whole parallel project, not just the TCG, is big, right? It's going to make waves, and it is already making waves because like since August, they've been all over X/Twitter. They've been doing the rounds in Token 24/9 in Singapore, events over in Canada. Now they're showing up in the Philippines. So yeah. So this is definitely one project really to watch out for if you've been like in a cave or something. So yeah.
They've got a lot of interesting things going on, man. And, you know, even the AI aspects, it's very creative. They're very talented. Like, you know, like you mentioned, I had the opportunity to meet these guys here. There was a blockchain conference, and this was primarily like a DeFi event, you know, talking about the different chains, the technology at its core, and, you know, regulatory aspects, things like that. But there were a few games that showed up, and Parallel was definitely the game that like got everyone's attention. You know, their booth was like very appealing. They had like monitors there so you could play. They had big banners with their artwork. And like I've showed this game to a few people that they don't play any Web3 games at all. I didn't even mention it was a Web3 game. I just showed them the cinematic. I'm like, hey, look at this, because they're fans of Destiny and Halo and games like that, right? And they were like, oh my god, like when's this game coming out? When can we play? Is this a FPS? Like, you know, it looks sick. The story mode's crazy. And I'm like, it's actually a TCG right now. And they're like, what? A TCG? Like, where are the cards, right? And then, you know, I explained it to them and told them how like it's a multi-layered like gaming ecosystem, and they're starting with a card game and pairing it with the storyline, and, you know, starting to introduce it to people this way, right? Because it makes a lot of sense as far as, you know, the blockchain aspect with the cards. And, you know, it's something a lot of us are familiar, like yourself and DC, right? So I think it's awesome. And yeah, I can't wait to see like how that AI aspect evolves. Something interesting there.
I've been actually watching a few review videos on YouTube, and what I what I collected from it is that it has the ease of play of Hearthstone, but also the complexity of Magic the Gathering. So if you're a fan of either of those games, it's definitely worth a check out. Um, so we have ACLs. Yeah, if you can pop him on screen there, Jude. I think he's ready to open the packs.
Let's go. Let's tear open some packs. Let's get it. So I've got 11 apparition packs. Let's get it.
Is that from Battle Pass or like you just didn't open it?
It's from the season 1 rewards, so I just didn't open it. Like I've left them on ice. Yeah. So let's go. 55 cards, acquiring payload. Echelon.
I think it's not. Is it showing on the screen? Different screen, I think. Are you showing the menu or
Ooh.
parallel?
One sec. I fumbled right there, but I've got the cards here.
There you
So
go. No
one
worries.
sec, one sec. All right. So yeah, while I'm setting this up, you know, give us some more juice on parallel. What else are you guys
Maybe I could
looking forward to here?
set some anticipation here. So right after ACL gets to show us what he's pulled from those packs, he will be showing his IRL posters and also his IRL cards that he got from
Leaks.
from the event. back in Canada.
Let's go.
So there's one more thing, right, guys? So like if what really caught my attention from Parallel is them, also dabbling with, I mean, uh, Gabby might kill me for this, but using the term, uh, what do you call this? I'm my brain is shutting off because Gabby's gonna call me out. It's having like an IRL item that's tied with a digital item. So what do you call that term?
A few terms. I've seen fidgetal been thrown around over the years.
Digital,
you know,
exactly.
common one.
Phygital, yeah.
Yeah.
Digital. So I hope Gabby's not watching tonight. But yeah, so right, if you guys have cards that you get from the team itself from events, it's something that also ties in with the digital versions of the cards. Is that how it works, Agent K?
Well, some of them, because I'm not sure if every one of them will have them, but that's from what's been leaked. Each pack will contain like codes for there will be an NFT associated with the cards.
Yeah. So
On top of those, like some cards, if I'm not mistaken, also produce AR models. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, that's like so awesome.
yeah, exactly. So it kind of brings back, memories of, remember, like in Time Zone or in arcades, like there's this game that when you play it, it feeds you out, or it prints out a card with a barcode, and then that same card, is tied into the progress of your game. So that's way back, but now we're using it for Web3, so super cool. What do you have here, ACLs?
Yeah, so I opened the 11 packs off screen, unfortunately. Sorry, guys.
That's fine.
But I've got 55 cards here, so we can go through them here on the panel.
Oh, got a
5
rare
packs at a
there.
time. Ooh, let's go. Elite Sharpshooter, Markolian. I like the Markolian faction. The Mars fighters. I got a Markolian card here.
Oh man.
Let's go.
Right.
The General.
Wow.
Ruthless Sergeant. Let's go. But yeah, that's a promo card from the event here in my city, and the team was amazing. Like, they held a side event and hosted a LAN party. I swear there was at least 40 people, maybe more, and there were some of the top players in Parallel in the early stages, and everybody was battling. It was crazy. The energy was crazy, and we got some goodies, man. It was just like going to like a comic event, or a lot of these events that are going on, just like we've got the summit coming up, right, for YGG. So I'm sure folks will get goodies out there as well. Let's see what we got here. What else we got? I need more rares, man.
Or legendary.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting caught up looking at what's coming out.
And I like the artwork and everything like that. Like, it's cool.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys have seen any of the AR stuff. Like, they've been putting out AR modeling and showing off that capability as well.
that's something that's like a bit of trivia for everyone who's watching. Like, when you take a look at the cards, okay, it's cool, right? Nice art, but it's not exactly art, because some of the cards, or most of the cards, are actually post 3D models. Right, so they are actual 3D assets that have been posed and snapshotted just for the card. So that's what Parallel is actually working on with all these cards and these assets. They are all 3D assets that can just be dropped into any game or any project that they're working on. So if you guys, I'm not sure if like the ops team has it handy. I forgot to mention it, but like there's like several videos of just composability tests where they drop in like Markolian 3D assets from the cards into a FPS, right, or a third-person shooter, and you can just watch it and they're just playing through it, and it's like just boggles your mind. Like, I thought this was a TCG.
Right? There's just so many layers, and like the way that they're delivering it is just so creative, man. Like, I'm just looking forward to seeing this game that plays itself, how that works, right?
Idle game, right?
Yeah, like because you have your influence on it, right? But it's something that you really get to, if you played The Sims or any of these just like simulated type of environments, right? this really takes it to another level because your characters and everything that you build and develop can then grind on its own when you're not playing, and then you can come back and then pick it up where they left off and then go and do the meaningful things that you want to do, right? So it's like some games, we all know they have the grindy aspect before you can get into like the high tier gameplay aspects and get those good rewards, right? So imagine you have the AI, they can play the grindy parts, then you come back and you just do like all the missions that you want to do and things like that. So it's an interesting concept. I'm looking forward to see where they take that part of the game.
It's
Nice.
scary though,
Yeah.
because it's like the cusp of like, are we? Because there was a X post recently by Kalos, one of the founders of Parallel, and it was like saying, "Oh, we're doing some combat logic, and it's a bit of a problem because it's like the start. It's probably the start of Skynet, so we're being careful."
Yeah, they're doing a lot of interesting things. And like the modeling level is top tier. Like I know these guys, some of them have a background working on like Mortal Kombat modeling. So when you look at their characters and the avatars, like they really look crisp. Like they're clean, they're very well designed. So even the AR models, there's a lot of big brands that are doing AR right now. Like even Disney and Cartoon Network, they're doing their own AR collectibles for blockchain platforms, right? But they're not even at the quality of some of the AR models that Parallel is teasing. They're so detailed, they're so refined. It almost looks like it's really there when you play something, in your AR space. So they're putting in the work, man. They're doing things that a lot of folks aren't doing out here in gaming or in the space in general.
Yeah, super interesting that Agent K like mentioned Skynet, right? I mean, but I definitely take well, I mean, maybe I take Skynet over I don't know, Umbrella Corporation. So hopefully Parallel, just delivers us a really really good game with harmless AI. But as ACL said, right, like the progress that these guys have been making is definitely a few steps ahead of everyone else in the game. So ACLs, you've been playing or you've had a chance to play Parallel in the past, but now that we are approaching the next season, this year, could you walk us through together with ACLs on the latest updates and how can ACLs get to the status of Nocturnal here, who's been playing for the past week? To catch up, he needs to catch up to Nocturnal. So yeah, take it away.
Like I would say if you really wanna like get back into the game, it's more of like figuring out what meta decks is actually being played right now. Because even from like last season, it's been like changing, and yeah, currently it's probably the Ogan Core deck, which is the orange one. You guys would see the decks, and maybe a red deck would still be good. And
Markolian. I like the Markolian deck.
yeah,
That
it's
was one
like
of my favorites when I played the
deck
first
to
season.
play. I would say it could still push you on a good spot, and
Yeah.
yeah, you can even consider playing Nehemiah or the green deck or the shroud deck. It really depends on what's your goal, like because I know some people just also want to have fun playing the game and test out like cool stuff. Like my approach is probably like different as well because I wanted to be on like probably top 100 most of the time, but at the same time I always want to try stuff. So what I do is like I climb there and then try stuff and then go down again. So
Yeah, no, it's definitely part of the process. I was actually a big like Pokemon TCG and Yu-Gi-Oh player. Like they're not as complex in my opinion. Like a lot of these games are, they have a lot more layers now. But I still find my way around the games. I got the 25 battles done in a day. Like I did have the most fun with Markolian, Shroud. Mainly because Markolian was really challenging, but when you got the right combos, you could really clear the board. And then Shroud, like I like the banish aspect of it. you could make some serious comebacks and like stack up your points, your power, and get that big hit. And then I found that like Ogden Core was also like super overpowered. Like if you could stack all the tech. So
Yeah.
yeah, that was kind of my outlook in the first phase, during the first season. So I know there's new cards. You know, we've got the Planet Fall that dropped recently. I'm interested to see how, you know, the meta changes. Like you said, you were grinding the top leaderboards, right? Figuring things out, going up, going down. So it's going to be a similar thing again. You're going to have to see how the new cards fit in, and yeah, we'll see some new combos. So
Yeah.
it should be fun.
A wild fallen corpses has appeared. How's it going, Paul?
Welcome back
guys.
to the jungle.
Yeah,
PN.
yeah, exactly. Out of the bush there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately
So,
for us, we didn't get nothing today.
Oh man.
yeah, no, don't worry
No
because
game.
ACL's got a rare from his pull instead, so we're gonna have to work with that for today. He's been opening some packs that he's had for the past few. He's been holding on for the past few months since the last time he played. So, well, what we'd love to hear from you this year right now is also, let's say for example, right, like we want to join the game spotlight next week, which we will be announcing, or which we'll be giving more info on in a bit at the end of the stream, for the rookie tournament, right? So this year, what's like the best starting point for like people like me who's just downloaded the game and then it's my first time hopping on, and I've only had access to the same cards that I pulled from the referral link that Agent K has shared with us.
Yeah, I think the best thing for you to do is either go straight ahead into the game, because honestly the game is like very good in the sense that the tutorial is very rookie friendly, like very newbie friendly, and at the same time Parallel themselves provided a cheat sheet for the game, which is like surprising for me because that's the first time I saw like a brand new game like do something like that. So it's either you do it at the same time or you head straight to the game. Because for me at least, I have no idea on like Parallel TCG when I started it. Like one of my, I think teammates just told me to try it, or I think it was like Mike who told me to try it. And then I head straight into the game. And I don't have any Hearthstone or MTG background before. So I needed to learn everything on my own, and I was so surprised on how Pyro did it in such a way that you could actually learn it as long as you play it. So maybe there's a different like perspective or opinion from someone like maybe Agent K, who is a die-hard TCG guy from like the 1950s or something like that. Yeah, I mean, you can share your opinion about that because that's from like someone at least that doesn't have any deep background on TCG.
Okay, yeah. I got taken aback by that. 1950s DC. Come on, man. Don't stop me like that. But so getting into Parallel, right? So if you have no background whatsoever in TCGs, I gotta just again call it out. Compare like the same way I did it over in boot camp. Like ACL's brought it up about like the tutorial, and DC's brought it up about the tutorial. But there are very little games that have taken the care, right, for beginners to, once they start the game, they get this awesome cinematic, right? And then from the cinematic, you're immediately shifted straight into the tutorial with the same characters that you see in the cinematic. That just immediately pulls you in, right? I mean, the cinematic's awesome. It's like you got like some conflict going on there. You have no idea who Markolians are, who the Echelon guys are, who Marlowe is, right? But in the tutorial, you immediately like, get hooked in. Like, oh, there's that chick who just brushed off that other guy. Oh, okay. So, okay. I got soldiers. Yeah, all right. so immediately pulls you in. So beginners can start there. Once they finish tutorial, they go over to rookie mode. And rookie mode is like a sandbox, a closed sandbox where everyone is using basically the same decks that are available to everyone. So there isn't that feeling where like, oh my god, I'm losing because that guy's got like a one ETH card, right? You don't have that over in rookie mode. So you can think of it like
Yeah.
rookie mode is like, I'll just play these. I'll win 5 times. It tells me to win 5 times with each parallel, and there are 5 parallels. So, and each win gets you a reward, right? You get like packs. You get like a new paragon, meaning like the main character for that parallel. You get more. You get access to the starter, the rookie deck to use outside of rookie mode, and then at the very end, you get a legendary card for every parallel. So that is huge, right, for beginners. And then from getting out of rookie mode, then you're gonna use your rookie deck, and then you can like tweak it with the cards that you get from the base packs. Then get into the rank grind, right? And then in the rank grind, okay, I gotta like step back and like and dizzy and ACLs, right? Because like and nocturnal, because nocturnal's been going through it for the past 2 weeks. The rank grind, okay. You're gonna get like 10 matches first to play through where you're unranked, meaning that the system's gonna match you with anyone and everyone. So you might get into some matches of like, what's this rank guy with a diamond? I'm like, what?
It gets painful. Yeah.
Yeah,
They have cards you've never seen, and they just obliterate you like
You're-
Exodia.
you're gonna get beat down. Okay, you're gonna beat down because like I get it beat down because the system's trying to find out where to place you first, right? So get past that gauntlet, then you'll more often than not run into the same ranked people who are like sharing the same pool of cards that you are, and it's gonna be really fun at that point. Because like what Dizzy was talking about, his main concern or main priority was getting up to the leaderboard. That's Dizzy, right?
Yeah.
That's Dizzy. I'm like, if you want to get into parallel and just have fun and just like play the game, then you can get into the rank that the system places you at, and then just fool around with the decks first. Get a feel for the cards, find out what they do, find out which parallel you really gravitate towards, and then you'll just keep on earning packs. You won't even really notice it because you're just playing.
Yeah, no, I like the introduction. Like, you've run through a lot of the information. I'm gonna go over it quickly before we jump into a game. But this is the main menu here where you grind at the beginning. You know, your 5 modes on each faction, 5 games on each faction, right? And if you get them all, 25 wins, you get 5 packs. Now, the thing that's great about this is, like you said, you get the chance to get a feel for each faction, each deck, and decide what you like, right? Figure out what works for you, because it's not easy to get the 5 wins. Like, you gotta play a few games, unless you're amazing and you know you get some balanced opponents and you win all your games, or you only lose a couple. Great, you know, there's people that can easily dive into a TCG, but you got to play a few games here to get your 5 wins is the point, which means you get a feel for those cards, you get a feel for each deck. So I like how they made this, because you also have the incentive, right? You get the 5 packs if you complete it, so it's something to strive for. And then, as you mentioned, 5 factions. We've got Ogden Core. You go through their quests, you get rewards in game as well that you can then, you know, use to beef up your deck and have a better chance as you progress to the ranked mode, right? We've got Earthen as well, Qatari, Markolian, and the Shroud. So they all have their own backstory and lore, and yeah, they all have their faction within Parallel. So it's pretty cool. I like all of the lore aspects that pull you in, and they do it in a very fluid way. Like, the tutorial, like you said, jumps right into it right after the cinematics. You connect with the characters, and then they've got it set so you have to play each faction, you get to get a feel for all the cards, you get rewards, and then once you've completed, let's say 30, 40, 50 matches, you're ready to go into ranked, and then good luck, have fun. So it's a good flow, like, it's a good process. So I got to give them, you know, kudos, like Kalos and everybody building this out. They've really got the players in mind. You can tell these guys are like gamers from way back, and they're trying to build something that connects with people. So it's cool. So we can go into rookie mode. You want to go into rookie mode or quick play?
That's one really
what do you
important thing to call out on for parallel, right? If for a lot of the people who are familiar with Web3 projects, if you take the time to just like deep dive into what parallel the whole project is doing, I guarantee you the first thing that you're gonna take away from the whole thing is they've really thought it through. They've really thought nearly everything through, like from the game, the roadmap, the projection, the tokenomics, and everything like that. It's just really well thought out.
Definitely. All right, I'm gonna start a rookie mode match. I've already completed them, but just so it keeps it fairly easy and we can kind of run through it here, give people the process here. Let's go into Shroud. I like Shroud.
Of course, you go Shroud.
Kind of like Shroud. They're okay.
Why
like,
GG love Shroud?
They're all right. I like the banish, effect there, but they did nerf it since the first season, right? So it's not as bad. It used to be very overpowered. Couldn't get any cards on the board.
Several cards were reworded. They were just like instead of like banish instead of using banish, it just says put into your singularity. So it's not a banish. It doesn't trigger some of the cards that are like getting stronger when there's a banished creature or banished unit.
All right, we're versing a Marcolian. Let's get it. Catherine Lapointe, the Mad General. So what are your favorite factions, guys? DC, Agent K, Nocturnal. Let me know. Give us the alpha.
I would say, oh yeah, same. But it's just because it's strong. But I would really love Cathari if it's also strong.
True.
I started with Cathari after rookie mode. I ran into the ranks with that before until I met Marcolians in the higher ranks, and then I said bye-bye.
Yeah, well, one
legendary
other thing about
juggernaut.
the sorry, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, one thing about the rookie decks, right? They're built. Okay, the composition of the cards inside the rookie decks is actually enough for you to you actually have the pieces to get the theme, right? The general theme for each parallel. All right, so we'll break it down while ACL who's trying to find an opponent. But
yeah, I'm gonna try a quick match to see if it makes a difference unranked. Just because I keep getting an error in the rookie mode. Maybe it's because I already completed it. I don't know, but yeah, let's try this.
Yeah, and then okay, so 5 parallels, right? Just so while ACL is like looking for someone to beat on.
Come on.
The lore, okay. So everyone's like, what? Yeah, okay, fine. You're talking about so much about the cards, right? What's parallel about? Right? Parallel is a universe where Earth, at a certain point in the future, humankind almost kills it, right? Due to like whatever they're trying to do to find some renewable energy resource, they almost destroy the world. But at the point they thought that the world was dying, so they left the Earth. And then they left the Earth, but there are some people who got left behind. So that branched out. Okay, so the people who left Earth branched into 4 groups. The people left on Earth is 1 group. And then after like 10,000 years, according to the story, right, they've all created their own civilizations. Their societies have progressed and evolved into what they are already. And then Earth has healed itself and come up with a renewable energy. Right, so everyone's now coming back. Like, hey, that's ours. That's our stuff. Right?
Trying to make their claim to it all.
Yeah, they want to claim it, and then when they come back, they're also different. Right? So, Marcolian's traditional TCG guys is like the red deck. Right? You guys, it's the fast deck. It's got like the weenies, like small units. And it's also got the burn effects, like meaning you can like just like shoot the other player. right? So that's Markolians, and they're from Mars, and they're very militaristic. They're very aggressive. Cathari, they settled onto a moon around Jupiter where it's so cold and it's so hostile to them that they've ended up like going infertile, and they had to do cloning to reproduce. So they're like clones all over. They all come from some same gene soup. And they're
Clone decks can like get crazy.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then and for anyone who's like gonna start up, like, oh, okay, like, oh, if it's you got a board, and ACL is gonna show you that. But
Speaking of clones,
oh man, what is that? Is
these
that
are
a
the
board, man?
so they're actually like
They're not
kind of like a
displays, are they?
laminated poster. They're called parallel masterpieces.
Wow.
So it's like a poster. Yeah, it's a card stock.
That's a
laminated
reliant.
front holographic.
Foil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
DC,
the
if you get
parallel.
that from Web3 Summit, I hate you.
Oh, that is
He'll
a
get
good,
it. He'll
a
get
good
it.
one to put in on a frame and on your wall. Really.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I've got to get a frame for it.
Yeah.
I've got one other one. I've got an earthen one as well. I'm trying to find a match here. like,
Agent,
what's
I
the-
think what you can do is you can also reveal something aside from ACLs. You can reveal your 1 ETH card.
As if I have one. What? I don't have one.
Just requesting for you to reveal a 1 ETH card.
I don't have anything like that.
You should have a 1 ETH bibs, but he has a 10 ETH.
So modest.
Oh wait,
Here's the
ACL's
other
got
one.
someone.
Here's the other one.
Oh, Malachite shield.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
got some green on it. It's
Yeah,
got some green
nice.
on it, so you can't see the whole card, but yeah, it looks really cool. I don't know why I'm not connecting anyone. What's going on here?
Try to
Parallel.
find the lobby from Nocturnal and see if it's your client having a problem.
All right, let's go. Just getting the code. All right, so where is the custom lobby? I haven't done a
Green,
Go
custom
quick
play.
play and then quick play. And then
Quick
auto.
play.
Private.
Private.
Private. Got it. Awesome. All right. Go Nocturnal.
Have mercy, sir.
It's probably gonna kill me.
Is he playing Organ Core?
Yep.
Oh. Yeah.
Ooh, let's go Bronze 3. Nocturnal
Yeah.
grinding.
I rank silver, but I got too many losses.
Let's do it now.
Lose streak.
Yeah.
He's gonna continue the lose streak.
Don't worry.
Don't
I'm
stream
gonna
snipe me.
went up to platinum and then dropped down to gold 1.
You can't watch the stream Nocturnal.
Yeah, I won't watch.
Just
All right. So at the beginning, you have the mulligan phase. You can choose which cards you want to carry forward.
Yeah.
It's Nocturnal's turn at the moment.
Mulligan is like you have 5 cards up there, and then you can choose to withdraw each and every one of them.
All right. So in my first turn, I've got to basically bank a card in order to get the energy required to place units on the field. So at the moment, nothing I can play. Gotta end my turn. I banked a card. Let's go.
With nothing to play, so I'll just mount and then turn na lang.
I know Nocturnal is just plotting right now.
Yeah. He's banking I don't have anything to play. I'm just like banking the
Yeah.
OTK cards.
I'm just refreshing myself here. Some of these cards. Now let's see. What shall we play, guys? Let's see. A couple of options here. No units. Okay. Gonna play the Nullifier Acolyte.
It's pretty handy because it like protects all your other units, but of course she's alone on the board right now.
Yeah, it's better that than nothing at the moment.
But she's pretty beefy because like 1/4 at 2, right?
Yep.
Like very sticky.
4 health, 2 cost, 1 attack.
Still got
Solid.
nothing to play.
I might get lucky here.
I don't have any units right now.
For Augencore though, things can change very quickly.
Like, do a pro move, bang.
He's gonna just load up the entire field in 1 turn. Just wait for it. Yeah. Okay.
It's a nice one.
Singularity. Okay, we'll put this guy on the board. Doing damage directly to Nocturnal.
You need to
I attack
click.
your life points
You
directly.
need to click on the opponent HP and
Yep, you
click
need to click
confirm,
my HP.
Oh shoot.
or else
Thank
you might kill yourself.
Yeah.
I almost lost my turn there. I did it in the last second. Thanks. Okay, let's go. Put the Void Touch Novice.
Deal 1 damage to a random enemy.
Alright. No enemy
Nocturnal,
targets
are
on
you
the board.
using the
I can do an
OTK
attack.
deck?
Yep.
No mercy.
We've
by
attacked
God.
with the Nullifier Acolyte.
Yeah, Bibs and
You can
Juke
also
over in
taunt.
Discord. I do not have a 1 ETH card. Come on, guys. I wish I did.
Yes.
Then I will summon my
Okay. Black Market Fixer.
Artillery Juggernaut.
Killing a low cost card. Here we go. This is where the fun starts.
Yeah, Nocturnal, do you have the pieces already aside from JRJ? From the Juggernaut?
I have 3 batteries.
You have 3 graphines. Did
Yep,
you
yep.
pick up the Trexamine already?
Not
Not yet.
I think I don't.
The
have-
legendary? The one that looks like a pill?
Yeah, I don't have that.
Okay, how about the instant replicator? Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, but 3 graphines is actually enough.
Banish you.
Oh. That's what I don't like
You
about
sought the
Shroud.
singularity, but you found me.
Unfortunate for you.
Let's go. Alright.
I love how they have like pretty much voice acting for everything.
Yeah, and it's solid. Like,
Yeah.
quality's there. Like, there's passion. You know what I mean? Like, they're really becoming the characters.
Like Lemieux,
Love it.
right? Yeah. Hi. It's just 2 words. Says so much.
Just the attitude, you know? All the personalities based on the factions, they're so fitting. Like, you can really see that they have like a totally different outlook, and their mission is totally different. And that's why they're all clashing, right?
I had that. I had a conversation with one of the guys over in the parallel Discord about, because like there's a lot of heat going on right now about the top 2 decks, right? And of course, like one of the parallels that's not doing so well, according to the top end or the elite players, is that Shroud is not doing well, aside from Earthen, right? And I'm like thinking like. And
Disrespect.
I'm seeing these complaints, and I'm seeing this feedback over in the Discord, and I'm like saying, "Oh my, I've gone 7 losses in straight. I don't want to play anymore." I'm like,
Disrespect.
yeah, I'm like thinking, like, wow, like putting aside the balance discussion, right? Just the fact that there are players who have gotten so attached to their parallel, or their chosen parallel, that they're saying that I don't want to play any other parallel. It's like, I mean,
The community is die hard. Honestly, when I jumped in like the beginning, I chose Marcolian just because I liked the cutscene at the beginning. Like they just seem like, Mars doesn't play. And I jumped in the community and I was just
Stormtroopers.
getting trolled. They were like, "Oh, you Marcolian." Everybody's just like Qatari and Augencore gonna smash you, and I got bullied for a little bit, but it's okay. They gave me a hug after.
Mhm. And now in Marcoya now it's like one of the top two decks. So yeah, aside from
The meta,
Core,
the
yeah.
meta changed, right? As
Mhm.
people figured out different cards. And by the way, like don't underestimate this Ruthless Sergeant.
Oh
You know,
man,
keep it in mind.
yeah.
It's a pretty good card.
Hmm.
It's good that they actually nerfed it.
It was
Right.
so good that they nerfed
It
it.
was
Yeah.
so good that they
It was
needed
too
to
OP.
nerf it.
And Dizzy, they weren't content in nerfing the damage output. They nerfed the cost. Like they made her more expensive and lower damage. I'm like, what?
Okay, I won't forget. I've got the real thing. I'll always remember the early days when Marcolian was OP.
Oh, the balance wheel always swings around.
They'll make a comeback, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
I got a
Sorry,
question.
bro. I'm gonna be doing this too, Nocturnal. You know what you signed up for.
Oh,
The banish works against.
I love it.
I thought if I'm shielded.
Yeah,
I
even
won't
if you're
take any
shielded.
effect.
No, shielded only protects you from targeted effects cards.
Yeah.
Oh.
But if the effect
Sorry,
comes from
Nocturnal.
a unit, right? If the effect comes from a unit, you get hit. If the effect comes from area of effects or abilities like that, it still gets hit.
See? Gabby would
Wrong move
disagree.
that
Like
one.
I totally forgot about Shroud. Like when I was like making my hype up leading into the spotlight.
Ah.
I just typed it up and I forgot Shroud, and then you checked me and I was like, oh no, like I forgot Shroud. Because I remembered it, right? Because I had a lot of fun with Shroud in the beginning and I was just like, oh, guess they're in the void.
And of all parallels to forget, the one that Gabby plays.
Right? That's why I had to play it on stream and let you guys know that I did play Shroud. Like I just forgot in the moment. But you were saying, everyone was hating on Shroud in the beginning, and it was like I understand why there's hate because of the banish type thing. Like it gets annoying, right? But I had fun with it.
Yeah.
It's still a solid deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just going across the archetypes for the parallels, right? Again, Marcolian's a red deck, fast. You can rebuild even if your board gets wiped out. Then you can also hit the enemy for effects straight to their health points. Then Qatari is like the zoo deck, or meaning like it's a swarm deck, meaning like it keeps there are units that produce more units. There are cards that produce more units, and then those units get buffed up because of the effects from other cards, right? So you're just like rabbits. You're just like coming out with more units. The more that comes out, they're getting stronger, and you're like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? And oh, I changed.
It keeps it
my-
interesting.
Yeah,
right?
it
You
never
gotta
ends.
stay
cycle.
active and up to date with how things are changing. So
And then
keeps it
Shroud.
fresh, keeps it fun.
Yeah, Shroud is traditionally the control deck, right? Because you're removing threats from the board. And then by extension also, when you banish an enemy unit, it goes to your singularity, meaning you've essentially also stolen their unit.
Yeah.
I mean, some people forget that bit and they're saying like, "Oh, we just have banish, right?" No, you don't. You also took my card. Especially if you play the 8 cost board wipe banish
And you
card.
just take control.
You just
Oh my
you
gosh.
just took everything and you put it into your singularity, and then you got cards that let you play with those cards. I'm like, oh, come on. So yeah, so I'm sure Dizzy has experience with Augencore. because Ogden Core is like the, oh, this is a unit. I'll put more upgrades, make it stronger, and then Shroud will steal some of the cards from the deck,
Yeah.
right? And that's very stressful for Ogden Core.
You can even mix your bank card, which is annoying.
Yeah, the Mind Twister card, right? Yeah. So like the deck that Nocturnal and Dizzy favor is called the one turn kill deck. Right? So their objective is to fill up their bank with upgrades. And then at 7, I think, oh no, 8, turn 8, they bring out this
units.
huge robot that gets all the upgrades from the bank. And it becomes like this super giant Voltus 5. It
I'm trying to
smashes
like
you.
eliminate Nocturnal before that could happen.
I want to see how Sir DC use OTK deck. Because I'm having a hard time.
Well, it's more of
I love you,
maybe
Nocturnal.
you don't have the right
It's competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're missing some of the key cards.
You know what's the crazy part when you're playing against the same top decks in like the leaderboards? You guys are just praying to get the combo faster than your opponent. It's really like always the thing. Like whoever just gets the OTK combo just wins. That's why it's a bit RNG right now, I would say.
You got the shield.
I think that's it, right?
Oh, Nocturnal.
That's done.
I think so. We'll see.
Yeah, because there, done. Yep.
Yep.
One more turn, right?
No. Oh yeah.
You might come back.
Yeah.
You might come
6.
back. You never know.
He might drop Voltus 5. Who knows?
I might fumble this. Let's go Nocturnal.
Too
You have the one shot.
He's gonna put down a defender because of his Paragon on the left.
Nocturnal's maximum damage is just 16. So.
Yeah, not enough.
Yep.
Like since he doesn't have.
Unless he's kidding that he doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Usually shows it, right?
Then it's just Exodia at the end. That would be crazy. There were matches like that, like at the LAN party. Like it was so close, and a Shroud player thought they were gonna win the game. Like very little HP remaining, and then Ogden Core came back and won in the last 2 turns. It was crazy.
Should I try the Juggernaut?
Like I'm starting to feel like Nocturnal actually has something like
I only have
unbelievable
2 batteries. It feels like it's not enough.
That's only
try it.
12.
Look at this mech.
Let's try it.
Jury rigged Juggernaut. Sheesh.
Oh, 16.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Let's go.
He could have taken you out if he had the upgrade just to double all of that.
I was just hoping he didn't, right? Like I was trying my best to aggro and get as much damage. I got lucky here.
Yeah.
We'll see, man.
Oh, I think you will, if you get around to trying the second or third Paragon for Shroud, the New Dawn. Right?
You
the
can also play your Paragon. I didn't show that, so just threw him on the board.
Yep. Yeah, but if
Alright.
when you get around to playing a little bit more and then you dig deeper into Shroud, you might really like the New Dawn.
GG's.
GG's.
Can use another faction if you want to run another game. Switch it up.
Okay.
What are you thinking, Nocturnal?
Let's go.
Guys, set it up. I just gotta brief everyone on the what's happening this week. Right. So Today is the kickoff, and tomorrow, Monday evening, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday evenings, we've got like a banger of an event every night starting around 8. Tilt and YGG 5v5 going at it, right? So it's going to be an exhibition match. Only rookie decks to keep the playing field level, but it's going to be a best of 3. Tomorrow, four guys playing against each other, and Tuesday, one match going on there, and on Wednesday, 2 guys to finish it out. So, and then on Thursday and Friday evening, we're going to be having the 16-player tournament. That's open to anyone and everyone in YGG and Tilt. So, if you guys haven't seen it, there's the announcement over in the YGG Discord, and you can sign up, fill up the form. Make sure you finish the five parallels over in rookie mode so that you have a deck to actually play with, right?
It's more for you. That's why you needed to finish that too.
Yeah, so, because at least if you get into the tournament, and the other thing is like, the tournament and along with the YGG versus Tilt Mondays to Wednesday, it's going to be win with different parallels. So if you win the first match against your opponent over on Thursday or Friday, then you gotta switch it up. So just so that we can have a little bit more variety over on the show.
Nice. So we're running it back. It's a rematch. I've chosen Markolian this time.
Okay.
About to see a change in gameplay here.
Yeah, just to brief everyone also who might not be familiar. So Nocturnal is playing Core. That's like the upgrade deck where you like buff up or make your unit stronger through upgrade cards. And he's playing the Juggernaut Workshop Paragon, meaning he can't really you can't play it from where it is, but every 3 turns it gives you a choice of what unit it will create for you and put on the board. While ACL is playing Markolian, the Rush deck, and he's playing with Catherine Lapointe, the one who's straight from the cinematic tutorial. And the way she works, right? If the second unit that you summon in a single turn gets buffed, the second unit gets +1/+1. So it's to your advantage if you build a deck built around low cost units, so that the second unit always becomes stronger than it is, right? And then when you play her on the board at turn 4 or 4 energy, you can't attack with her because she's pretty strong-willed. Because at the end of the turn, she's just gonna attack whoever she wants.
Yeah.
Even if there is a defender on the board of the enemy side, doesn't matter. She's just gonna do what she wants. She's just gonna hit someone for 5 damage.
That gives you that random aspect,
Yeah.
you know, the RNG. It's a gamble, but it can come clutch in some moments. You know, when you need that extra attack, you never know, right? Heart of the cards.
Out of the cards.
Out of the cards, then
If you know, you
Point
know.
picks out the right target. If you know, you know. Oh, geez, let's get it.
This isn't
No, but I
looking
gotta
very
say,
good
the
for
game is
Nocturnal.
honestly a fun game.
Interest in
You
my
know what I
deck.
mean? Like, this is one of the best card games, in my opinion, in Web3, honestly. In recent times, like this year, I think Parallel's definitely the best TCG. All right. Fingers crossed. I know you're building that up. I know you're
Yeah,
stacking
really
over there,
good.
Nocturnal.
I'll play this.
No ACLs is going
Oh,
for the
no.
early victory. He's saying no.
I got to. It's the only way, because if you let Core start to get cards on the field, like, you can't breathe. There's nothing you can do. You're going to be hoping for Lapointe to come in with the gamble.
This one is
What did Nocturnal put on the pilot? The kill switch?
Yep.
You just suddenly don't want to play Catherine like that with the kill switch on the board. So yeah, for those who don't know, a kill switch is an upgrade card. Nocturnal put it on the Hardlink pilot, and the effect is combined, turning the Hardlink pilot into a defender, meaning that Nocturnal can use it to block any unit that attacks from ACL side, and that upgrade, when that unit dies, gives Nocturnal the option to kill any other unit. That's why it's called a kill switch.
Like this.
And the other
Ooh.
there, he killed
It was worth it.
he wasn't doing anything, you know.
Damage was worth it.
He wasn't even in the combat. He killed him like that. You did him dirty.
Gotta do what I gotta do, man. You can't let Augencore stack up all their tech because then they're just gonna obliterate you.
Mhm.
All right, let's go. Come on, Nocturnal.
ACL's with 30. Nocturnal down 19.
Oh no.
I played a flawless match last game, Nocturnal. You gotta hit me, man.
Hit me.
Fight me.
Yeah.
This game's so fun, honestly.
Especially if you like get to the point where you know all the cards. It would be a different
Different level of mind games.
Yeah, once you have like familiarity with everything, like that's a wrap, man. You know the meta, you know the cards. Speed right through.
I'm sure Dissy's been going through it since he's been fighting in the top 100. But like the debating, right? You have to bait cards from your opponent, right?
Mhm.
You might put down some unit on the board, and it's basically a sacrifice play. I mean, it's like just to get your opponent to play a critical removal from his, and then that'll like lessen his chances, give you a better odds of like avoiding that next removal card the next turn.
Yeah. Most of the time, like if you have enough experience with the game, you would expect some cards that might come out. That's why like you won't because normally when you start the game, your goal is to always like use all the energy that you could use in every card. But once you get more experience about the game, and there are some cards that would be wasted with just like playing it, you would get like just hold it for like some turns.
Yeah.
But it's important for you to like keep that habit of maximizing all the energy that you play when you're just like starting the game.
Oh my gosh, Nocturnal. Here it comes.
Yeah, Mao Sama is asking the question like, will Parallel have a mobile version? Most likely. I mean, it's the way almost all Web3 games go, but there's no clear timeline for that at the moment. But oddly enough, right? I heard, or I mean, I haven't been able to test it because we don't have that service here in Asia, right? I mean, I'm not sure ACLs might be
This is
familiar.
unreal.
ACLs might be familiar with Shadow PC. Have you heard of it?
No.
No, okay. So Shadow PC is like a server, a cloud server, where you can like have Parallel running on it, and then you can like play it on your mobile,
Ooh.
right?
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's pretty
Got it.
cool. I heard from a couple of guys like Nine in the Parallel Discord that it works fine, but Shadow PC is only available in some countries, most of the Western countries, but not really much here in Asia. So we're a little bad luck there. But yeah.
I know there's some tools that allow you to do that,
Hmm.
but yeah, not specifically Shadow PC. Cool. Keep it in mind, but I'm sure, like, not too far ahead, they will definitely start doing some mobile experiences, even if it's not the full game yet. Parallel's coming. They're working on stuff.
Yeah, I think when we were chatting with them at the Toronto Futurist Convention, they did say that they will develop a mobile one. Just no timeline on it yet.
Yeah, so just be patient, enjoy the current build. It's gonna keep getting better. They're gonna keep
Oh.
refining this.
Those are pretty big units.
It's getting brutal right
Yeah,
now.
the
That's
other thing
a
is
solid
saying,
20
like-
damage. You're stacking it.
Yeah, the other thing is this is just out of all parallel IP, right? Develop quite a bit more stuff in the future.
Yeah, what ACLs was talking about
Colonies.
is parallel colony. Yeah, I can give a quick brief summary about
This is
that.
a better match, Nocturnal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
go.
parallel colony is what the founders would call a 1.5 player game. Its focus is on your avatar in a colony. It's a closed map, and it's a closed environment, closed economy, right? And the innovative part or the groundbreaking thing about it is that the avatar is an AI. So you yourself are not the player, right? You are somewhat like the super ego or the id of the avatar. So you have influence on what it does, or it can just completely blow you off depending on your relationship with it. And that's the thing. You build a relationship with it, right? So you can't really tell it like, I want you to do this and this and this, but prior to that, you really made it feel like unappreciated. And it's gonna say it doesn't want to follow you, right? So there are some things like that. It's like Sims, but on a completely different level. And the really advanced part about it is also that the AI or the avatar character has its own wallet, right? So you can it can create items from the game. It's a generative AI game. It's emergent AI. It can come up with different items. It can come up with different processes. It, to a certain degree, will be able to like suss out different steps from like prompts that you give it. So it's like just from that and seeing
Making
some of the demos,
decisions.
right? Yeah. So like
Right.
maybe
It basically grinds. Like it can do
maybe
some
get
grind
your
for you.
AI to play parallel for you because you suck.
Some aspects of it, definitely. Like some aspects of it, it can grind and maybe accumulate prime for you in different areas of this
Yeah.
ecosystem. Who knows, right? But
Or
AI
it
is
can,
on
or
the
you can
move.
just decide to go to the bar and waste all your prime there.
It's the end.
Yeah, you got to put the time into your AI and curate them and nurture them. 23.
How? What?
My life points.
It's the end.
We were just
Great
explaining
game, great
colony
game.
and suddenly you defeated. What?
He stacked that 23 DPS and just obliterated me.
Good
Let's
game,
go.
sir. Nice, yeah.
But yeah, that's the
Nice.
example of Ogden Core stacking up the tech and then going for that final blow, right? So, yeah, well done, Nocturnal. GG's.
Nice game, sir.
I tried, honestly, you saw, but the heart of the cards did not guide me that time around.
Yeah, for those who are
man.
curious how to actually counter that giant Voltus 5 robot, it's just like you just need to have a defender. If you have a couple of defenders on the board around the same around the cost of like 7, 8, 9, and you think that he's got the Juggernaut in hand, you just like play as many defenders as you can. Then it's like because it doesn't have evasive. Evasive's like the keyword that lets it like ignore defenders.
Yeah, I should have played LaPointe, but I needed to defend, and yeah, it was just too much DPS there. A little too late. All right, so this time around, I'll use Qatari. So it's a little different.
The rabbit
Do it.
parallel. They just keep on coming.
Let's go.
I'm really
Excited
looking
to see how the
forward
tournament
to that.
goes.
Oh yeah,
Looking
yeah.
forward to that. All right, Nocturnal. Marcolian.
Oh yeah, you
Trying to show
mentioned
me how it's
earlier
done.
ACLs that Planetfall, right? Planetfall cards aren't
Yeah.
out yet, actually. It's just
Yeah, they did the pre-sale.
everyone just did the pre-sale, so we got some cards lined up, but we haven't opened them yet. So I don't know if I got a Grail asset or something. I hope I do, but
Yeah. And they were great at rewarding everyone that got involved in that. Like I saw the tiers for all the different items you'd get in the game. So
Not just
good stuff,
that.
man.
It's like they came out with like right after the pre-sale ended. Kayla suddenly like posted, "Wait for it," and suddenly like an announcement came out like, "Oh, for everyone who bought a pack, like whether it's a collector's pack or it's a physical pack, you get an extra one." And then and then on top of that, for every 4 packs that you get, whether it's a collector's pack or a player pack, you get another one. So I'm like, wow.
Yeah, they really
Okay.
took care of the player base that supported the drop. So
Yeah.
love to see that. And everyone's excited about it. You know, they've got more skin in the game and can customize their deck a bit. So
Oh, I
it's good
gotta
stuff.
apologize to Sedano. Sorry, sir, because I wasn't ready with like the giveaway stuff, like the language thing again. So I'll have that ready for the next streams.
Nice.
Oh, you're muted, bro.
Let's go Sedano.
Sedano is muted, I think. Like talking a bit there.
It's all good. Sedano will be with us shortly. Don't worry. But DC, throw us some more tips, man. You know, you've been grinding the leaderboard. I caught a couple of your streams. Like Gabby threw them up there, so I peeped for a while. Like, let me know the alpha. Like, any tips, any strategy for pushing that leaderboard? What's the
Well,
best route?
for starters, I would say build a complete deck first, like one that you would probably enjoy and can spam games. I think that's the important one. If you don't plan to spend much on the game, you can't just like try everything yet. So, like, find which deck would help you enjoy the game most, and then build around it. Because once you get apparition cards and have multiple copies of it, you can destroy it and you can use it to craft like the ones that you really need for a certain deck.
True, true. We're having so much fun with Parallel, like we don't even realize time. You see, like that's how you know it's a good card game. Loving it. Shout out to everyone hanging out and, you know, staying up late. No sleep. All right.
Yeah, when Planetfall drops later, I think near end of December, because we're gonna be opening the packs first week or early December, and then the cards are gonna be playable later, probably end of the year or early January. But like some of these art, man, I'm like waiting to use Cathari Power Rangers right here behind me, you know? And like, damn, like wow, I want that on my wall.
Ooh, yeah, the artwork is amazing. It's crazy. All right, let's go Nocturnal. I think Nocturnal's gonna kill me again. Might happen. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
I mean, there's a Cathari deck where you use it's not Naeus. You're using Naeus the Paragon right now, but if you're using Skippy or Scipius, right? Um, there's a build where you use the Hydralisk Chamber Relic, and then you keep on melting your own units for energy. It's like to a certain degree, right? You're like, damn, I'm killing my own units. You're like, yeah, feed the engine.
Pain right now. Nocturnal, why?
And it's very Cathari, right? That's the thing. Cathari is basically units are fodder, right? They are dispensable.
Let's go. Okay. Okay, okay. I see you, Nocturnal. Alright. Solid. That's my turn.
Yeah, to everyone here in the Discord chat and watching, right? I mean, come out for the next day, next streams from Monday to Wednesday, right? Your own guys are gonna be playing. Shout outs to Dizzy, Sequinox, Bibs, Nocturnal here,
Huh?
and if I'm not mistaken, another that's not been confirmed yet. But yeah, those will be a YGG5 playing against five guys from Tilt.
Nice. Good
And
luck.
yeah,
Have fun.
yep, and that's the other thing, right?
Good luck, have fun.
It's not gonna be for nothing, right? We've got stakes on the board. So aside from whichever group wins, they've got prizes, and the prizes are not nothing to laugh at. It's straight from Parallel. And then the 16-player tournament on Thursday and Friday. That's also got prizes, of course, and this we got YGG tokens on the line, starter packs, and Planet Fall packs.
Let's go. Lots of rewards up for grabs.
Yeah, so
Yes,
Agent
great
K,
as
let me
parallel.
jump in. So for those slots that are still open, so how can the community sign up for the tournaments?
For YGG, it's got the Fallen's already posted over your announcement channel for the form to fill out. Just fill out that form, and then there's a requirement in the form for you to post a screenshot of you finishing the rookie mode, because that's like a minimum, man. You gotta have something to play with because it's a rookie deck tournament.
And yeah, Fallen, like, is there gonna be a deadline before we close the signups?
Uh, Fallen on the cloud. Fallen here.
Oh, there you go.
Nocturnal's making me think.
My restream's just acting up. Yeah,
There
we'll
you go.
probably be closing that like
Yeah.
Monday or Tuesday, as we need to actually pick who's going to participate. So sooner is obviously better than later, and if we have been 16 or skew to the people that signed up earlier. So if you all want to participate, get in as soon as you can. Even if you haven't unlocked your 5-star decks yet, and you think to do it before that deadline, you try and get in before that or after. But you're definitely going to want to try and get in because, like Agent said, we've got some pretty good rewards there for people who are participating. So why would you not try, participating and playing since everybody else is going to be using starter decks too?
Yep, and we're gonna be posting the schedule for the whole week, so not just the tournament, right, but all the other community events, together with Amazing from Game Hunters, together with AC, and yeah, for those who want to get started or just want to try your hand at it, as these guys mentioned, make sure to sign up because we are going to be kicking off starting tomorrow. And yeah, following just maybe a quick review of the dates for first the exhibition matches and the tournament. Oops, he dropped off there.
He
Okay.
dropped.
Let me get you the schedule real quick, guys, while we wait for Fallen.
I think Nocturnal's got this game. Let's go.
Yep. So
This is
today,
pretty close.
Close, it's close, but I don't know.
Defender.
You've got the wall. You've got the wall of clones right
Yeah.
there.
The Wall of Clones. Yes, this is the Clone Wars. You cannot pass my clone wall. I didn't even get to play this card.
Yeah, the Reliant Gamma.
Oh my gosh. Let's
yeah,
go.
for the schedule there, guys. So tomorrow we will be having the showdown number 1. That's going to be best of 3 with Equinox, Agent K. That's going to be at 9 a.m. If I'm not mistaken, or this is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, 8 p.m.
8
our
p.m.
time.
our time. Okay, so it's going to be 8 p.m. PHD SGT showdown number 1, Equinox best of 3 with Agent K, and then right after we have the second showdown. That's going to be DC best of 3 against Agent K, and then for Tuesday we have
9 p.m. we have LFG, Ladies for Gaming with Mazing, and then right after we have Showdown number 3 with Agent K. And on Wednesday, that's gonna be at 10 a.m. It's gonna be a Discord gameplay stream with DC for all of you early risers out there. So right after DC hits the gym, he's going to be hitting you guys in parallel. And at 3 p.m., we have a Discord stream again with AC. Then 8 p.m. is Showdown number 4 with Bibs together with Agent K. And after we have Showdown number 5 with Nocturnal and Agent K. And Thursday, it's a jam-packed week, guys. Discord stream at 10 a.m. with DC, 3 p.m. with AC. Then we're going to be kicking off our elimination rounds for the tournament at 8 p.m. So Thursday is the first date that you have to watch out for all you competitive players. And on Friday, we're going to have the third place decider, best of 5 match with Agent K and DC at 7 p.m. And the finals just back-to-back with Agent K and DC as well. So hope you guys, could hop on. And don't forget the Game Hunter stream as well happening on Friday. That's going to be 11 p.m. And we're going to be wrapping the whole week up on Saturday. That's 11 p.m. But also we have a 3 p.m. with Agent K. So guys, we're looking forward to seeing you not only online, but at the conference as well. And ACLs, sucks that you won't be able to kick the butt of Nocturnal live in W3GS.
That's okay. We got it live 2 times here. 2-1. Best of 3 series. I got it this time, Nocturnal.
Nice game,
Stay
sir.
tuned.
But Nocturnal said that he's going to be getting those IRL cards and booster packs so that he could, do a rematch with the ACLs.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Imagine when they drop the cards for real and people are actually playing this with real cards. That'll be cool as well. They have so many layers to this game.
Have you seen ACLs, the clip where they actually have the game running in AR?
Yeah, and they had
That's
overlays
like-
on the cards with the faction
Wow.
emblems and
No,
all
I
of the
mean,
different details.
Like it's AR. You have your phone and you're viewing a table, right? And on the
Yeah.
table you have the cards on there, and they're blasting each other.
It's awesome. Imagine when we have the glasses, how we have those AR meta glasses. As they get better, you'll be able to play it in AR, and they made it interactive. If you lay the cards down, even if you have the physical cards, they have the full AR aspect, but then they have the aspect where you play the physical card, you have the AR overlay, and it shows you, the faction, the damage, the HP, and it's all animated. So
It's so
they're doing
sweet.
really creative things. Yeah. Can't wait. Can't wait. Give it to us, Parallel.
I mean, they're
Let's go.
shipping so fast, also.
We
Every
want it
week.
now.
Oh yeah, take a look at the store. Take a
Let's
quick look
go.
at the store, because you haven't seen this for a while, right? Yeah, so they've already gone and started populating the store with glint, Paragon skins, emotes, and fieldbacks. Right, fieldbacks meaning the background for your for your board, and that's okay, yeah. I'm to buy or not to buy. My God, I don't have enough.
And they'll have card backs, frames, and they're doing different things here with the cosmetics.
Take a look at the battle pass real quick on the left side.
Battle pass. Let's go.
There you go. So everyone on Discord, everyone has access to the free battle pass track, and that's 1,000 XP for each level, and there are ways to speed that up, right? But if you put out 2,400 glint, and that's somewhere around 15 bucks if I remember correctly, then you get access to the premium battle pass, and that just doubles everything. Paragon skins, a legendary card. That's a Shroud legendary card right there. That's the Baron Squire. And then card back and card frames and tournament tickets, and I keep on
The
going.
list goes on. You got entire crates. You got apparition packs, premium packs. Like you said, the field as well. Look at this one.
Yeah, that's the
Naginata
card
scope.
back. Yep.
The card back, yeah.
Yeah.
All of these
And
different
that's
things we can
animated.
unlock.
So when you're playing, it's you're gonna flexing on your opponent.
Illuminated Pallium. So you can get different rewards from
Yeah,
the
it's
battle
still
pass
pretty
as well.
early. I think it's what 19 days left or 18 days left to the battle pass because what they do with the
Yeah.
battle pass is a monthly thing. So today's November, October was Markoyan. Oh, you missed it. You missed it, Azio.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Only I had time.
and you could like have tried Muriel, and Muriel is like the battle pass
Oh,
legendary for Markoyan. Her effect is like pretty sweet. But yeah,
true. Maybe I'll sneak into this one and I'll get the Baron Squire.
that I
Maybe.
suspect that they're gonna buff him a bit because his effect right now is he's only 2 energy. It's really cheap to play, but
Yeah.
but his effect is like and he's 2 energy, 2/4, 2 damage, 4 health. So it's like at 2 energy, it's like super sticky. Remember that nullifier acolyte, right? 1/4. Right, so this one is pretty sticky because like you're pretty sure you're going to be able to play something on turn 3 to take advantage of his effect, which is basically if you play any effect, you also get an extra second effect with the same cost. So if you play an erasure, which is a turn 3, there's a chance that a second erasure goes forward. Right, so yeah, like Shroud and all its banishing.
That would definitely upset a bunch of people, but you know, it's all part of the game, right?
Yep.
Gotta strategize. Awesome.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Anyone in the Discord interested in like lore and stuff? Because I'm such a lore geek. There are already 3 parallel comics out. If you guys want, access, let me know.
Agent K. I love a good comic.
Oh
I love
yeah.
a good comic. Let's go.
I warn you though.
Parallel coming to Comic-Con soon.
Yeah, I warn you though. When after reading the comic, it kind of feels a little different when you're playing because like the characters now jump out at you. And it's like,
Yeah,
oh
that's what
yeah,
you want, right?
exactly
You
right.
want to
You
be
like-
pulled in.
yeah.
Just like the first cinematic you see of the game, like it pulls you in. Like I said, people didn't even know it was a card game, but they wanted to play, right? So awesome.
So, Nocturnal, maybe you could jump in just before we wrap up the stream here. So, you've been playing since our boot camp that we kicked off about 2 weeks ago with DC and Agent K. So, how was your experience so far? And, maybe any tips and tricks for everyone watching at home? Before we wrap up over here.
Yeah. For me, Parallel is a fun game. Yeah, Parallel is a fun game, and it wait. It requires guts, and
Whoa.
yeah,
Guts.
It requires guts to learn the game.
Yeah. You gotta be
Completing
persistent.
the Rookie League. Sorry. It took about 3 days for me because it's so hard that I kept asking Agent K and Sir DC how to complete each parallel.
Nice.
I what do we call this? I got hard time on using Earthen deck, the one with defenders that takes a lot of time to set up because of having low attack cards like that. And so yeah, after I finish my 10 ranked games, I rank silver. After that, I got too many losses and got ranked.
You got
Rank bronze
deranked.
3. Yeah, got the rank. And so yeah, so far I'm enjoying the game, and all I'm doing is trial and error for each deck to completely become familiar. Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
It's a good strategy.
So, guys, you heard it from Noct. If you have any questions or any trouble, just spam DM DC and Agent K. We're kidding. Make sure to check out the guide, right? So DC has dropped the guide here on. Let me drop that again on our Discord. So this is basically the cheat sheet that has helped DC, get started and just basically build up to his competitive journey in parallel, and we will be seeing that put to the test next week with a couple of his matches, also his streams, and also with Agent K on the other side. So everyone at home, we are kicking off the game spotlight for Parallel leading up to the YG Web 3 Game Summit. Make sure to get your tickets if you haven't yet. That's https or www.ygg.events, and we will be seeing you at the expo. Parallel will be there as well. Maybe IRL cards and IRL posters like ACL's hat. I'm so sorry, Agent K.
I have my own card. It's not a parallel card though.
It's time to loot.
IRL, we're gonna loot IRL in the Parallel booth. So, cheers. See you guys. See you next week. Peace out, and once again, see you in the metaverse. Cheers, guys. GG's.
Together we play.
Yeah.
GG's.
Discover the future of gaming this November. Hear from over 90 speakers across the globe. Check out the newest Web3 games. Over 300 esports athletes, and meet your future developers. The future of gaming is here. Don't get left behind.